Well, this is turning out to be one of the worst trips ever.
Well, we all like to think we make the right decisions when we go out on photo trips, and I'm no different. However, on this trip I misjudged the weather somewhat, but I didn't get the film choice wrong. I went with Ilford Delta 3200, and at the end of this short video I'll explain to you why I chose it.
Well, I think I've chosen the right film for these conditions. See, when I start out on a trip, or should I say the day before a trip, I'm always trying to work out what I'm going to shoot and pick the camera and film to suit the particular mood. And knowing the conditions were going to be challenging today, I decided to go with a very fast black and white film. So yes, I've got Delta 3200 loaded in my little Nikon F80, and I brought my 28-200 Tamron zoom lens, no stabilisation, but I got a fast film. It's a lighter outfit, it's a bit smaller, the shower cap fits it better, so wish me luck. Now, if I've read the weather correctly today, it is going to clear up and I'm going to be left with this beautiful high cloud just kissing the top of the mountains, which is perfect for me and my fast grainy film. If I get it wrong though, the clouds are going to descend and you're not going to see much. Well, okay, this isn't quite what I was expecting. Well, I was actually expecting it. It's not what I was hoping for. I was hoping for the cloud to have lifted and I would be getting, sorry about the lens, I would be getting magnificent views across the southern peaks of Snowdonia. But no, it is chucking it down. I am very, very wet, and to be honest, I can't see it lifting. Well, after enduring probably 3 hours of torrential rain, gale force winds, freezing winds at that, I am below the cloud line again. I'm hoping now, finally, the photography can start.
So yes, let's not try and dress that up or put any sugar on it. It was a terrible trip. I got absolutely soaked, I was freezing, the camera got wet, but I did get a few good images out of it, and I do think I chose the right film. Now the reason is, I chose Delta 3200 for its low contrast. I didn't want a sudden whitewash look to my images. Now, had I chosen something like HP5 Plus and pushed it to 1600 or even higher, the contrast will go up. When you push a film, you boost the contrast, you have terrible shadow detail, and the highlights normally run away with you. So rocks and everything else and all the shadows will be black and inky. The skies might be too bright. The grain, however, might be a bit lower because Delta 3200 is very, very grainy. But it's got a normal contrast, and on the day I had, it was the right choice for landscapes. Now, had I shot something urban or gritty or something more graphic, I would have wanted to push HP5 Plus. I don't want the shadow detail, I want you to go for the highlights. But I wanted detail everywhere, albeit grainy. So Delta is a very, very good choice. I mean, I've simulated here what one of the images would look like had I shot it with HP5 Plus. And as you can see, it is very coarse. Now this is pretty close to what you'd get. I have shot an awful lot of HP5 Plus and pushed a lot of films in the past, so this is fairly close to what you would see in reality. However, if you want to shoot a fast film like the Delta 3200 and get a less grain or a more subtle look, try it in 120. I used to shoot a fair bit of it in my Mamiya 645, as you can see from this image taken about 20 years ago in a snowstorm. It suits the type of mood. Again, HP5 Plus would have had those inky black shadows. It wouldn't have the subtlety. It wouldn't have had the same tonal range, so it's well worth a try. So anyway, I do hope you enjoyed my wet ramble in Snowdonia, and I will be back and I will defeat that mountain next time, and I will get the images. And who knows, it may be Delta 3200, maybe XP2 Super, it may even be colour. It will be based on the particular conditions. So, thank you very much for coming along as usual, and I'll see you again soon.